Let's go, I am baby. Anyway, I don't have much to say. I'm actually not really feeling it today. Um, I didn't feel like doing shit. I've just been burnt out. I've been burnt out bad. I've been tired, but I've been trying. I've been doing my bestest. I've been doing really good. I'm just making sure I just keep checking off my boxes of responsibilities. So, last time I was here, I talked about an Adam Sandler movie, and I did not talk that much about what I've got going on. And even then, I don't know if I really want to get into too much, but I figured I'd just come on here, do some quick updates, do something. I don't know. And I'm realizing I told myself that this was gonna be like a every other Wednesday, but if I can do it, I'll try. At least it'll give me something to post if y'all want. And if not, I mean, ignore it. Shit. Anyway, where to start? Work. Hey, work. Um, I'm just doing some quick updates, so I don't really have that much going on, but also quite enough. I have quite enough going on where I have to realize, man, things are happening. But even then, all the things that are happening are still very baby step things. It's very small. Um, I can talk about my haul today. I went outside. Yeah, let's talk about the day today. Let's talk about the day today so far. It's a Wednesday. I have a day off. Um, I woke up feeling super low energy. I did not feel like doing anything. I still kind of don't. Still kind of don't. Had to cancel some plans or reschedule. I may still do something later tonight. But I was like, man, I gotta go out and get my baby some food. Like, she needs to eat. So that took something out of me. But, mind you, I go all the way up to this place I'm trying to go to, but I leave my wallet at my home. So I gotta drive all the way back. And when I tell you that almost sent me into a spiral, when I tell you that almost made me trip out, but I didn't. I had my expressions, and then I was like, all right, just drive and just come back. Hurry up. Just hurry up. Almost wanted to cry, but I'm like, that is not something to cry about. I just didn't feel like it. I've just been burnt out. I've been tired. But I've been trying to, and even then I was gonna try to rest today. But that was like 30, 30, 30. I did like an hour and a half of not resting. But I got a haul. I got some more seeds. Check my seeds, bro. Check my seeds. What you know about this? Don't know shit about this. What you know about this? Don't know shit about that. What you know about this? Don't know shit about that. I was considering replanting my kale. Pray for her. I'll show you pictures if you want. But I got a lot of new seeds. I think I'm a better gardener when I start from the ground up, like seeds thoroughness. Because then I can really get a feel for that specific plant, like how it likes to be grown. And I did fuck up my, I have like, here, I might as well just show the pictures. So, but before we even get there, I went and got some seeds. I went and got baby food, kitty baby food, and just some general stuff I needed. I don't know, what's everybody's take on Mio? Is she out? Is she canceled? Because I need a scalp moisturizer, but I want rosemary. And this has rosemary mint in it, but it's a scalp and hair strengthening oil. When I'm more interested in just moisturizing, but then again, I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope for the best. Um, so I got some hair oil. I may have to go to the beauty supply store eventually to get a better one. If it don't work out, but I got that. I got some spray bottles. They're around here somewhere. A big old litter box. Nothing crazy. I just did a basic shop. And I already went grocery shopping the other day, so that's as good as that's gonna get. But I am super excited about my seeds. I'm super excited about gardening. Super excited about my crops. But I have to be mindful and I just gotta keep going. I just gotta keep going. I almost grew onion from a bulb that was given to me. That was close. But then they died. So we're gonna start over. Mint, I feel like would be a really good idea because I don't want to keep buying tea bags at the store. That's really what this all boils down to. I'm fucking tired of shopping. And y'all can't tell me I can't grow shit. Suck a dong. That's stupid. So, I'm gonna just do what I can. I got some spinach. I'm really looking forward to that. Man, in a few months we're eating good. In a few months we're eating good. Sage, because I don't want to go buy it. I feel like it's more effective to just grow it. On top of that, I don't feel like I'm like endangering anything. You know what I mean? If I can just grow it myself, then I can just pluck it as I please. There are, like, I guess, their own traditional ways to do it in a faith that I don't specifically follow, but I do trust the plant itself. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Boom bow. I got catnip because she deserves it. And I figured if I'm gonna grow me some food, I'm gonna grow something for my baby too. Might as well. I got more lettuce seeds, just in case. Just in case. More kale seeds because I think I only have... I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna hope I have more than I think I do. But the ones that have suffered at my hands, I don't know. But there are still some that are like, we're gonna live. We're gonna do it. I'll tell you that story time in a second. I got some more rosemary, just in case. I do have some growing out there, but they're going kind of slow. I don't know. So, just in case I gotta get a new batch. Alright, I've been doing schoolwork, technically. Trying to do some upward movement in my knowledge and capabilities so that I can put it on a resume and say, give me the money because I did my best. So that's exciting. And there's a lot. And there's also a lot I need to do as far as just... as far as just updating my resume. But I'm realizing a lot of things about where I'm working right now, and I have to remind myself that if I'm not upwardly moving, then it's not my end goal. You know what I mean? If I'm not continuing to grow, then obviously this is not my last stop. If that makes any sense. So, and even then, hasn't been a year for real, so we'll find out. I feel like there was a lot of... I wanted to play Sims, but I'm beat. I feel like there's a lot to talk about, but even then, I don't feel like... Not just that it's not your business. It's more like I don't even have the full info. I don't even have everything I want to say. I have my own worries. I have my own anxieties. I just saw a bug. I'm looking at it. It's just going in circles in my light. Another thing I bought. Funny I mentioned that. Not sponsored. I'm just generally trying to. First of all, with the season that is coming, I'm not playing around with these bugs. I'm sick of it. I live in a basement. I'm not doing any more fruit flies. I'm not doing any more bullshit. I'm over it. I'm really excited to use whatever these are, the little light bug attractors. I was gonna consider doing it outside, but I think that's way too much. Way too much. Way too much expectation on what I'm gonna catch out there. And yeah, I need to worry about inside. I'm realizing I should have got two because I have like a section. I basically sectioned my home off because of my baby. She's a hot mess. But we'll see how this one goes. We'll see how it goes, and if it don't go, then I don't know. I'm not returning it. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'll just suffer. Work is I'm holding my own, and I'm really proud of myself. I just realized I forgot to update something. But whatever. There's just so many technical difficulties going on, just in our general life, that all the technical difficulties at work, if I can't get to it now, y'all gonna find out about it later. And I know that's not responsible, but to know that I'm worried that, I'm worried about my job security only because I don't feel as supported as I'd like to feel. And even then it's more like I don't know, it's just the vibe ain't right. The vibe ain't right, and I'm going through my own personal crap, which is just home, family, general mental upkeep, healing from motherfuckers who cannot appreciate you no matter how hard they want to try, and just generally also understanding that I am very capable and comfortable with appreciating myself and sticking around people who know how to appreciate others. But I'm realizing too, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this online. No, that's not right. I was gonna I'm gonna put a family member on blast. That's not right. But no, yeah, I put it on blast every day. I don't have to do that. But it's just the realizing of knowing, not everybody's for you, and it be your own people sometimes. But sometimes I'm just realizing a lot of lessons that I just keep learning. And even just being approached by people, even just trying to embark on new deep connections, I guess. I'm just like, man, it's rough out here. I've been on Pep Talk City. I just recently came. I was like, this past weekend was busy, girl. Busy. I'm talking red club, another bus. Wait, what was it? She's like, club, party bus, another club, another. It was just boo, boo, boo. But even then, it wasn't that crazy. It's just, I wasn't on Lady Gaga levels of busy. It's just busy for me. I felt like Lady Gaga. For my schedule, it felt like Lady Gaga. It was like, just for the weekend, it's just like crazy work days. Right after work, we shaking some ass. And then pray nobody gets fucked up at the function. Which worked out nice. It was lovely. A friend of mine took me to a rave, and it felt more like a house party, but it was giving rave vibes. But it was hot as hell. The DJ was great. And I loved the vibe. It was just hot as hell. So we looked good. Oh, slay. I don't know what that means. If I can find a picture. I didn't take any pictures. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. I don't think that's appropriate. That may not be appropriate. But I did take some pictures. My friend looked really cute. I looked really cute. We were on Pep Talk City because everybody's got emotional and relationship shit going on. And I am in this mind state now where I'm able to look back on my past and understand what I went through and why I had to go through it, but also realizing that, you know, I know where my problem is in the people that I pick and the hopes that I have, but the general consensus across the board, y'all niggas ain't shit, and you'll never be shit. That may not be a truth, but that's not up to me. That's not up to the girls. That's up to y'all. So I was on Pep Talk City. She was feeling down. I lifted her up. Love my sisters. Know your worth. Stop putting up with terrible behavior. Stop putting up with man children. Let's just be real, because that's what it is. That's what it boils down to. You don't have to be his lesson every single time. And it's just unfortunate enough when you have already been his lesson. God rest your soul. But Pep Talk City for the friend. Shake some ass. Had a fun time. There was like some I bought like this honey thing. I bought two and I lost one. We had like a girl talk for the rest of the night. I didn't think it hit me, but I guess it did because we were up to like 3. I was hungry as shit. Sibling came over, another Pep Talk City, because we are not putting up with behaviors that make us feel like shit. It doesn't make sense. Let the motherfuckers who want to rot in their misery by themselves. It's not even just the male loneliness epidemic. It's just the concept of not being able to be a considerate human being and also grow in your life. That's your own problem. It's not just for men. It's not just for women. It's just the concept of, hey, if you don't know how to follow the golden rule, if you can't treat people how you want to be treated, then you can be left alone to die. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm taking it too far. But truly and honestly, everybody's over it. I understand everybody's over it, but I'm especially over it. Just given what I've already been through and just what I'm continuing to have to go through, because I'm a young, hot PYT with insane levels of maturity, and it's so rough out here being mature. Because not everybody, but there's a lot of immaturity out here too. So that was the second pep talk, because it was just like, you're doing too much for people who do not care about you. Let them go. You're allowed to leave situations that don't make you feel comfortable or especially happy or especially unlike yourself. So that was pep talk number 2. I did learn something. I did learn something from both of those pep talks myself. Not just from hearing my own speeches, but hearing their own rebuttals, because with how my friends love, with how my loved ones love, it's very... I see myself in it. I see myself in it, of course, but it's also just the effect of knowing that, I'm like, you can recognize, you gotta tapping into your gut. Recognize when you're getting that sign where it's just like, you don't need to be here no more, or somebody doesn't need to be here no more. You gotta cut it. And I realize when I'm not listening to my gut and I'm seeing what it sounds like too. I'm seeing what it sounds like in my personal life, but I'm also seeing examples, in just whatever, and just people's life experiences and just the general vibe of the economy or something, whatever. I'm just seeing the vibe. I'm seeing the vibe and I'm getting it and I'm integrating what I need to know. And with that being said, it's just the effect of knowing what you're about to deal with. And I find that my ability to really pinpoint it is a gift. A blessing and a curse. It's a blessing and a curse. Because my God, I wish I was as dense as the motherfuckers who are wreaking havoc out here. But alas, I am not. I would like to be. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could just switch it off. But I don't like the feeling. I hate the feeling of being horrible. to people for no reason. You know what I mean? It's one thing. Yeah, no, I'm just like, you gotta deserve it. You gotta earn it from me. You gotta earn it. And people will make sure that they earn it. Um, After Pep Talk City, it was, oh, you know what? It was Pep Talk City number 3. Because the next morning, that was like work, club, up all night, go to bed, wake back up, get ready for yoga. We had like a cute little yoga session with my family, and on the way over, it was another pep talk. It was just like, hey, dude. But even then, that was, I don't know if I could really call that a pep talk. I feel like that was just some level of trying to help ground, but also, it was all just a lot. It was a lot. It was just a busy weekend. Back to back stuff. So after that grounding session, it was aerial yoga, the ropes. That's my best. Whatever that was. You know, aerial yoga? You don't know what that is? There was like these silks that were streaming from the ceiling. Really pretty, really cool. The warm up itself helped me realize I need to get back on my shit. And even then, I'm like, man, I have been. What do you mean? I miss going to classes. I think going to that aerial yoga made me miss going to yoga classes in person. Sorry, this pollen is no joke. I went outside doing some gardening stuff and just ran around all day. So, yeah, this pollen's disgusting. Yeah, so after yoga, we had some salad. I forgot to tell you about the. Oh yeah, the the warm up was dope. It was good. It was effective. Oh, I feel like I'm still feeling it. But the workout, it was a real workout. I didn't expect. I thought it was just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna swing on some ropes. I love ropes. But you're moving your body, and the ropes themselves, they're like, it's pressure. You're using your body weight to just do a whole bunch of stuff. So I basically learned a routine, but I think I already forgot it. And that was really cute. I love seeing my family. And I think me and some other family members convinced everybody to stay around for a little bit, get some salads and some smoothies, which really made it feel like a very Californication kind of day. It was really cool in that way. It was sunny, it was beautiful. We looked cunty. It was just like, let's just go get some salad and smoothies and stuff. Yeah, let's like go do that. And that salad was good as hell, girl. It was like, you made it yourself, but those ingredients? I gotta go back. Me and my sister gotta go back, because we're just like, yo, that was delicious. That was nutritious. That was mind-changing. And even then, I'm like, is there somewhere closer? Because that was a little far. But yeah, we got some salad, more talks, just general updates. I love seeing them. I love connecting with them. Heart-opening moments. I'm yawning. And it's like 6. I'm beat. I'm fucking beat. All of this was just last weekend. I think right afterwards, we did some more running around. She's yelling at me. We did some more running around, and then we went to my friend's place again, because that's where we got changed. And then I was like, all right, okay, we gotta go drop off his car. So we drove back to go get our stuff from the house and then bring some other stuff back. Then came right back. And then another friend appeared, and we were like, oh my god, let's catch up. And it was lovely. I forgot about the other friend. But no, that was another pep talk. It was just pep talk city, grounding city. It was just expression city over this weekend. That shit was crazy. I loved it. I was just beat. Because right after that, I tried to do some work, but I also realized I gotta go to work. And then Monday, Tuesday came. Actually, it's Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, I was mainly focused on work. But it's just been busy. Um, mm, I don't know. That's all I got right now. I really want to replant some things. I really want to move some stuff around. But I'm trying to keep up my energy. I'm trying to keep up with the expansion of my life because I'm also getting some other career stuff on the side and I'm really excited about it. It's really cool. But that is more expansion that I gotta get used to because they said something about something else. I would love to pop out, do some, Ooh, I think my face got stuck. Ooh, maybe not. But yeah, I'd love to do some, I don't know, something that actually feels natural to me, which is my natural, like my ideal career would be to, would be like, I was like anyway, my ideal career would be like a go-go dancer, like a hype man at a party, get paid to show up, have fun, see if everybody's having fun, and head the fuck out. Keep the vibes jumping. Look hot. Be sexy. Be cool. I can't do that all my life, I'm sure, but I guess from there, if I can you give me an acting gig? I can act. I can voice act. I would love to get into voice acting. There's a lot I want to do that I'm finding an avenue for. I'm finding an avenue for. It's just that to balance all the things that you're trying to achieve with all the things that you're currently doing, right? That you just, like your basic responsibilities. All the boys are taking Adderall. I'm considering. I'm like, I don't have a prescription. I know a few people who do. But I'm also realizing, like, man, I want to be able to keep up with it with my own natural energy. I want to be able to really monitor how I focus and how I gear my actions. Because since my own breakup, I've been refocusing that energy into myself. It's been very fruitful. It's been fantastic. It's been hard still because I'm doing it not entirely on my own, but relying on myself primarily and accepting help when I can. Getting way better at that. Way better at accepting help and assistance. But I'm also realizing that I'm just like, yeah, I'm still on my own in that way. I'm the one who still has to complete my goals. I'm the one who still has to check off my boxes. So there's still a lot going on with that. There's still a lot going on in my heart and in my head. But I'm making great strides. It's just knowing that I'm also making great strides where I'm just like, like what now? What things are happening? But it's like, all right, slow down, wait. Wait. They don't love me like I love me. Wait. They don't love me like I love me. I love that trend. I miss her. Wait. They don't love me like I... That's not the words, but that's how I feel. Wait. They don't love me like I love me. Wait. They don't love me like I love me. I don't know if that's how you do it, but I like it. I love to see it. I'm really into that new Janet Jackson trend. Maybe we'll meet in a bar. You'll drive a fucking car. Maybe we'll meet in a club and fall so deeply in love and under fun, and we'll have so much fun. I'll be the girl of your dreams. Maybe. It's so cute. And it gets the vibe. It understands it understands the atmosphere. You feel me? All the girls want the love. All the girls want to be seen. All the girls want that. Maybe like that. Bring it back. Like they're not doing this shit in the club. They're really not. They're really, really not. I haven't been to an actual club in a minute. I've been to raves. I've been to events. I've been to just the general. I'm scared to say my actual location or my state. If you know Moondogs, that's what's up. Anyway, I love going there. That's the closest as I've gotten lately. And even then, it has not been the same. There's too many straight men in the club trying to get some sex, either consensual or not consensual, and it's fucking up the vibe. And all the girls just want to look cute and feel loved and feel free and feel happy, but they're not even playing good shit. And I'm just really grateful to have been at the places that I've been at because my bitches know. My bitches know. They're just like, this is not the vibe. And they have their favorite DJs, and they've been doing really great putting me onto new stuff, new people, and following just new for me, I guess, because everybody else knew. But I'm like, man, it's been up. I've been up. I've been up, girl. I've been up. Not even just partying, just the balance of it all. It's been really serious learning it, and I'm tired. I'm tired this weekend. I'm considering canceling my plans for the night or just generally rescheduling because I would like to either plant, rot, play Sims. I don't want to do anything else. And you know what? I need to go apply to somewhere too. So there's a lot, and I need to do the Finnish certifications. There's just a lot that needs to be done, and a lot I gotta do. And even then, the sun is going down. There's only so much time in a day. But here's my next effort. I'm just like, hey, I'm trying. And even then, I'm losing my freaking mind. I'm losing my mind in the best way possible. Because I also realized that I have lost my mind a long time ago. And now I am regaining a better sense of consciousness for myself. And that sounds woo-woo, that sounds crazy. But when you have been stuck in a mindset for a really long time, and then you break out of it, your life gets fucked. Your life gets thrown all over the place. And I'm coming back into, I guess what I know about myself. Because it's not just that, that my ex did so much. I'm just like, no, I've been on this bender before that motherfucker. That was just my next lesson. That was my next lesson. Because knowing what I'm worth, knowing what I need to do for myself has been my destiny, basically. Because I'm thinking about what I've been through all my life. But also realizing that my most recent changes have been so monumental. And not even just like in my physical, day-to-day life, just how I interact with myself, how I interact with other people, the customers in my job. Like, I'm working customer service, and I'm getting even better at that, about just standing up for myself and standing on business and still being able to understand and learn new things. And I'm like, man, I'm so cool. I'm just like, I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I'm so cool, and I'm so tired. I'm so cool, and I'm so tired. But, what are you gonna do? I don't have any intention to end my own life anytime soon. I'm not gonna do that. I have too much I want to do. And I don't even want to bring that up, but truly, yeah, I'm beat. I'm tired. But it is one of those days where it's just like, all right, figure out how you want to spend your energy. And I have spent a good amount of it driving up and down these fuck-ass highways and being mad at myself for a few seconds. So now I'm thinking about what I want to do for the rest of my day. I still have options about just like, hey, you want to come over? I just remembered I had this dream. Crazy! That was insane. I just remembered I had this dream last night that was really intense, and it made me think about calling someone over. Because she showed up. She was just like, hey. One of my besties. But even then, it's been a while since I talked to her. And you know what? I understand. I understand, but something's coming. Something's coming, something's happening. It's the effect of like, oh, I gotta put more, I gotta give more, I gotta do. And it's like, you have 24 hours in a day. And your energy bar has yet to be full. So be so for real. let yourself reprocess and reground or whatever. But I definitely want to replant these seeds because, all you gotta do is plant a seed. All you gotta do is plant a seed and water it. Talk to it, be nice to it, plant a seed and water it. So I think that would be something good for my mental health. But I'm also thinking about what I feel like doing today. I think planting the seed would be good for my mental health, but sitting down and doing nothing would be good for my physical and mental health, but maybe not entirely my mental health. And if I find that I'm sitting down and not feeling well rested, like I gotta do something, then that's definitely not good for my mental health and likely not my physical health. I think I will feel accomplished trying. But do I want to feel accomplished or do I want to feel well rested? This is how I've been talking to myself. It's been so surreal. It's been super surreal. I've always talked to myself, but lately it's been extra layers, extra layers, extra layers. Extra layers of self-improvement, extra layers of self-gratitude, extra layers of self-grace, and extra layers of acceptance of my own actual emotions. Because I got a lot. I got a lot of emotions. And girl, you got to accept them before you even transmute them. And I'm realizing that I'm just like, man, I'm trying to do a lot more acceptance, but definitely talking through it all. I'm just excited. I'm excited for my future. I'm excited for the possibilities I'm going to create for myself. I'm excited for the opportunities I'm going to embark on. I'm excited for the energy I'm going to have. I beg. And I think the more seeds I plant, the more I have to harvest. But with that, it's the mental, it's the physical, it's all that. We're not just talking about plants here, okay? So yeah, I've been doing shit, but I haven't been doing shit. I've been listening to Doechii. Raven Lenae had that album out. That's been kicking my ass, but very nice. FKA Twigs' new album. This is all for the girls. If you're a man and you listen to these, you don't deserve it. But the least you could do is try to comprehend it. But on any of the girls out there, go listen to FKA Twigs' new album and Raven Lenae, unless you're going to be super triggered by any of your past relationships. Then maybe don't. Listen to some Megan. Yeah, girl. Doechii. Listen to some Doechii. Doechii's it. I'm also so happy that she's finally getting the recognition I wouldn't even say deserves, because we need worldwide. We need worldwide, and not just recognition. We need appreciation. I'm tired of just being missed. I'm tired of just being recognized. I'm tired of just being. We need appreciation, comprehension. We need shit to click in here, okay? It can't just be, oh, you know what I mean? It's gotta be like, you feel me. So, I'm looking forward to her future. I'm looking forward to continuing being able to see my favorite artists thrive and be happy. I'm looking forward to new music. I'm looking forward to better opportunities in my life and my loved ones. And I'm looking forward to constantly keeping people who not just match my vibe. I'm looking forward to keeping people in my life who appreciate me and are able to grow with me. And not just want to, or just the idea of me, yada yada yada, boo boo boo. I'm looking forward to all the good shit. Let's go crops! Let's go harvest! This is my shirt. I got it a long time ago somewhere. This is back. I think I scared a lot of people. A lot of older people while I was outside. They said, oh, what a sweet, nice young girl. Naked lady on the back. It's fine. It's Americana style. She's basically a person. Be for real. American style? American... whatever. Anyway, I'm trying to think if there's any more updates. I rode my bike around some more. That was nice. I could do that again today. Oh, that would be nice. It wasn't so bad. I think I adjusted the seat pretty well and the handlebars. Really excited. Um, but I have yet to use it with the actual battery in it. So I feel like that's going to be a little scary. But it might be a little bit more helpful. But I want to definitely get better at lugging that shit around without the battery, because that's just an extra 5 to 10 pounds. um, what else? What else? What else? I made this tofu. I've been on my cooking bag, y'all. If you want me to do like a cooking session with you, we can. But that's gonna take forever. I'm not a chef. I know how to season, but my prep takes longer than my actions. And then the cleanup. Oh God. Anyway, um, I have this tofu block marinating. You know what that sounds like? Right. um, I have this marinating in some Japanese barbecue sauce. So good, girl. So good. Like, oh, I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm gonna bread this. I gotta cut it up. But she's got hella seasonings on it. I'm almost scared to open it. Cause I'm just like, no. No. Let it be soaked. Super soaker. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna taste so good. I've been in my cooking bag, y'all. I've been in my seasoning bag, y'all. But I've really been on some like ingredients, seasonings. What do I wanna taste like? These are my favorite seasonings right now. These are what I really wanna try. You feel me? I've been up. I've been up. It's just been great. It's just been also the more up you get, the more you gotta get used to, right? The more you gotta get used to the changes, because the more you want, the more change will happen. The more change must happen, you know? You can't want something and be the same thing that, you know what I mean? If you want something greater than what you have, then you have to strive to be greater to reach that, you know? You have to try to be the person that would have that. And even then you're going to reach there and be like, "Oh, but I want more than this." So I know the growing pains. I'm used to them, but it's getting back into it, I guess, or just I don't know. It's not that I've ever stopped, cuz even while I was with my ex, it was more like yeah, I wasn't pouring that much into myself. It was the divide. The divide of being like, "All right, let's." But even then, it's not like I was allowed to pour into. It wasn't even. What a waste. It wasn't a waste. It wasn't a waste, but it was definitely. It was a waste. It was a bit of a waste. But I definitely. It's the knowing of how much I really pour into things, and it's eye opening and really, really freaking cool, because I've been on that bender of just like, all right, pour into the self, have your life evolve over and over and over again. And then you get a little bit of, okay, let's settle. Okay, you gotta pour back into yourself some more. Okay. I'm like, oh wow. Oh wow. Um, I'm quoting that, but it's not, it's not niche. It's just very, it sounds normal. It sounds like a normal last sentence, but it is a quote. It doesn't, it's very niche. It's Psyche K. I would love to do that too. You know? Anyway, um, I'm gonna keep pouring into myself because that's all I can do. I'm gonna keep pouring into myself and my loved ones. When you have a full cup, you can dish it out. I think I just have to be careful about how much I dish out on a weekly basis because I used to be able to plan my weekdays, but it's been so busy I haven't even been able to like jot it down, just been going by it daily. But I do want to get back into just making sure I can look back at my month and be like, wow, that was eventful. Instead of just, these are the days you work. And I'm like, what did I do? Why do I feel so tired? I all did was work. And it's like, no, you did a lot more than that. You did a lot more than that. I'm going to see if I can make some headway on some more of these certificates. I realized too, once using these certificates, I got to update something. And that makes me feel weird because I feel like, and that's a pride thing. That's definitely a pride thing. I don't want to be like, I'm not updating this for you. It's like, we know. Everybody knows. You know that you're not updating something for someone else to look at. You're updating it for you and your goals, not because somebody doesn't have the balls to say anything to your face. I am nervous about that though, because I hate the feeling of being misunderstood and having someone be able to talk shit about me behind my back when I know I'm being as genuine as possible. But that's just another thing that I have to recognize, that I have to remember is out of my control. Because that's another thing at my job. I'm like, wow, I knew it, I can't be here. I'm like, y'all are weird. But with that being said, it's just another lesson in, okay, be as communicative as you can, be as open as you can. People, if they don't care to understand you, they will not understand you. You cannot force them to understand you, no matter how clear you're being. If they're just so willing to be like, well, it doesn't matter. It does not fucking matter. It don't fucking matter. You just focus on just being as open as possible, and whether you're heard is where you're heard. And that's where I'm realizing that if I were able to be pushed into a more managerial position, I would not want to be. I'm like, oh, I'm scared to say. I don't want to be side by side with some of these people because they don't even like me. And I don't even know if they don't even like me, but I don't like feeling like I don't have the basic necessary support where I'm going to be at a 24/7 time frame. I'm like, you can't even support me. You can't even do the basic support. And I'm here every day. Why am I trying to move up? What am I expecting? What am I looking forward to? And that's something that they will never understand. They will never understand. Because it's the idea that I'm like, yeah, I did that in my last relationship too. What are we looking forward to? What's tea? What do you think is going to get better over time? Nothing? Okay. Okay. And that's what I'm recognizing here again. I'm just like, damn, I hate to leave a job with unfinished business. You know what I mean? When I have a goal that I wanted to reach and I wasn't able to reach it in the time frame I wanted to reach it. But when I recognize that my worth isn't being recognized and that I'm spinning my wheels, then what am I staying for? It's just that and that again. What are you staying for? That's crazy. That's crazy how it all makes sense in the end. It's all the same fucking thing. At least for me. My lessons are all the goddamn same. What are you staying for? What are your expectations? Are you really pouring into yourself? Do you feel like yourself in this position? No matter what you're doing, do you feel like yourself in this position? Are you growing in this position? Are you able to learn new things? Are you able to feel like a better person? You feel like, do you feel seen? Is this a healthy position to be in? And I'm like, dang, where is a healthy position to be in? Because I'm like, alone. And I'm like, no, I'm not alone. I got my girls. And if I don't got my girls, I got me. But that is alone. So, anyway, and then I'm gonna head out. This has been like almost an hour. How you like it? Did that felt like a quick update? Quick enough? Thanks for tuning in. If I don't upload this Saturday, I'm gonna upload the Adam Sandler one this Saturday. I'm gonna see if I have any shorts that I can really just, here, take it, because I missed last Thursday. Did you hear that? That was my hips. I am looking forward. Actually, I am looking forward to posting the Adam Sandler one because that was hilarious. I do feel like I'm gonna have to rewatch it because I don't even remember what I said, but I know my opinions on it, and I don't know how coherent it was because given my speech pattern and my thought pattern and how that filters. But yeah, I'm excited. Gotta get used to YouTube some more. I'm not getting any views, but I think that's fine because that reminds me of how I started TikTok, where I was just like, this is gonna be the one, the first thing I freaking posted. And I'm just like, oh, nothing? Y'all didn't like that? But, I mean, it's whatever. You know, y'all gonna see me when you see me. And that's another thing I have to recognize because listening to Doechii today, I love that woman. I love that woman. She saves me. The one of her older albums or EPs, is it an EP or an album? Whatever. One of the older songs that she made called God. It's not a song. It's got a beat, but it's a speech. It's a speech, and it was grounding again. And I'm like, you're damn right. I'm like, I've got source in me. I've got the power of God within me. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. And I do. And that is another thing that I have to remember. Don't let these niggas have your hobbies. They don't know how to cherish it. Just like they didn't know how to cherish you. But nah, that's just more like, that's just my superpowers. My superpowers is maturity, anime, and God. God bless. But yeah, I think today was been fruitful. And I'm just gonna keep looking forward to more. I might take a nap. I think I deserve that. I'm trying to stretch this to maybe an hour, but I'm about to just well, what more of an update do you want? If you want my love life, that could be another story. If you want a story time about any of my exes, let me know, because it's all goofy. It's all goofy. It's all goofy. In the end, I stood on business, but it all boils back to, girl, what were you doing? And I'm like, having hope. Everybody said, keep your heart open, so I did. And it's like, yeah, wrong bitch. Should have kept your heart open for yourself. And I'm like, how was I supposed to know? Anyway, and I feel like I'm going to keep learning that lesson because... I'm going to keep learning that lesson because I'm a PYT. I'm a PYT with insane maturity levels, like ridiculously nerve-wracking maturity levels. At my age. In this country. It's just back to back to back. But, yeah, there's a lot of goals I want to reach. And I'm looking forward to flexing. I'm looking forward to flexing on these hoes. I'm looking forward to sowing my seeds. Sowing my crop. I'm looking forward to planting seeds and harvesting. I'm looking forward to eating. I'm looking forward to resting. I'm looking forward to being happier in my day-to-day and less in my head about situations that are out of my control and no longer serve me anyway. So, well, I'm not even thinking about that other than to continue learning a lesson. With that being said, it's been almost an hour. I think that was enough. If you want more updates, let me know somehow. I have a TikTok, same name, and I got a YouTube, same name. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I want to take a nap. Hope y'all have a lovely rest of your evening. You may see me next Wednesday. If you don't see me next Wednesday, it's gonna be the Wednesday afterwards. Because this is a live stream. And I told myself bi-weekly. or every other week. I think it was like 3 in a row or something. I don't know. Definitely Wednesdays though, at least for now, until I get a new schedule, or I get famous and I can just do it whenever the fuck I want. So boom. So boom. Boom. Bah, ka. And walk off street. And exit stage left. All right. Have a good evening. Good luck with your days. And catch you on the flip side, homies. Bye.